Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? How are you? I'm so excited. Estoy muy emocionado. I'm very excited. Muy emocionado para enseñarles algo nuevo. To teach you, to show you algo nuevo, something new. We have our lessons that we're doing in Spanish, but now I want to start to intersperse topics, temas, talks about different topics, about people, places, and things, where I will just stand here and I will talk to you about topics that you already have a lot of knowledge about. So when I'm speaking, you're going to understand what I'm talking about, and because you understand, you're going to quickly input that up here, and then you're going to start developing and expanding your communication skills. You're going to develop your listening skills, and you're going to develop your speaking skills. When we do our lessons, we have a tendency, right, to focus on a particular area. But in normal conversation of any language, you never focus on one particular area. All areas are intermixed throughout the day. So the objective is to talk to you about topics that you know about, have you listen. You're going to develop your listening skills. You're going to learn vocabulary. The structure, instead of talking grammar and rules, the structure of the language is in the spoken language, and it becomes ingrained in your brain, and then you start using it correctly, and sooner or later you imitate, and then you start creating language on your own. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll talk about people, famous people. We'll talk about everyday items. We'll talk about different topics perhaps in what's going on in the world, and I think you're going to really enjoy it, and I'm really excited about it because in my teaching career, every class, I would start off with a bulletin. It was a news bulletin about high school news, local community news, state news, national and international, sports, politics, nutrition, medicine, science, automobiles, whatever was topical at the time, and the kids were hearing about it on the news at home and people were discussing it. I would pick those topics that they were already somewhat or very familiar with, and then I would talk about them in Spanish, and goodness, they would start again, like I said, they would hear real Spanish spoken in a real way, not just an isolated view of different aspects. Now, the reason we teach our Spanish lessons is because you don't have the opportunity to be a baby again and live in a Spanish-speaking environment where you're surrounded by Spanish 24/7. So what we do is we take our lessons, we make them as communicative as possible so you can learn as quickly as possible and start adding all those skills and knowledge and structures and vocabulary to your Spanish-speaking arsenal. And now, the other way of doing it is, as I said, talking about topics where you start developing your listening skills and then your speaking skills. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're going to get on with that tema real soon. Thank you very much. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias. Hasta pronto, mis amigos. Hasta pronto. Tengan un gran día y nos vemos pronto. Bye.